When you
Some bullshit.
You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
The licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that rem is different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick the tipping.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, and welcome back. I am your host, Mr. Chop, and I am here to talk to you about Baddies East season 4 eviction notice. That's the name of the episode, and it's like episode 11 or 12. I don't really know. So forewarning, I might puff my L through this, but rather than that, we most likely gonna do this, you know, not really like high because, I'm running down on like weed and yeah, I don't get paid till Tuesday. So but I'm gonna hit a little puff for y'all through this though. But anyway, all right, let's start off because it seemed like a very short show, even though it wasn't, but it wasn't like too much to happen. Smiley beat Victoria. Victoria looks like Slim. Victoria is Mariah's sister. And then Zeus let them, what's that? They fight again while Sky drinking in the back. Like she was guzzling that bottle down. I don't know. I don't know what type of liquor that was. Smiley beat what I said, and then Zeus let them fight again, fight a third time, and Mariah's sister grabs Smiley hair. And then EC says the sister beat Smiley and she's too small. And I'm really like, I'm low key, every time I get an ET confessional, I'm just low key irritated because why y'all make her so many confessionals? Like we really like what she be talking about half of the time, or anything she say really be making full blown sense. What happened? ET says the sister blah blah, and Camilla and Natalie kiss, and as soon as they kissed, I said that fight was staged. That fight was staged. It had to be like it ain't no way. It ain't no way at all. Like after all that. After all that, we fight. You scratch my face allegedly. All this other stuff. There's no way, like no way in hell that we're like kissing and shit. That's just crazy. Then what happened? Sky and Camilla sit by the pool. Anna had no makeup. She looked different. She had freckles and stuff, and she was still cute though. It caught me for a little loop because I'm like, who the hell is that? At first glance, all the girls have no makeup on. Anna says she can be around Scotty. Sky talks about getting to know each other. Camilla says we don't know who Smiley is. Anna says Smiley only wants to fight the little bitches, which I think she's gone into Smiley personality too much. Like, yes, she might be on that a little bit or a tad bit, but like I told you, I really think Smiley is slow. Like, nobody can convince me that Smiley ain't a tad bit slow. Like, not to offend nobody or anything, because I know people that had this, but I know Smiley had like an IB or something. Like, let's not even do that. Camilla says Smiley feels left out. And Sky says Anna method sounds like abuse because Anna says she don't violate her. She not going to listen or something like that. And yeah, I don't know what kind of, slavery tactics that is. But yeah, no, it don't matter. Rolly in bed looking like Hungry Harold, and Rolly says she's checking to see if her baby blunt roach is still there. Like, what the fuck, Rolly? What was they gonna get up and move at night? And ET tells Rolly about about being hit in the back of her head and what the guy connected to Biggie said to her. Scarface said the man knew Biggie, and Rolly says Biggie got people popping up, and now there's a problem. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the smoke in. Scarface says Biggie just want camera time. Rolly brings out a wig hat. Sky calls Nat. She has a blonde wig on, face balled up like a grandmom in her fucking 80s, cheeks on fucking Dino Thunder, Raging Blast. Like, girl, you put on a wig and put your grandma cheeks and face on. Sky says becoming redundant, and Natalie says it's everybody over there starting to have been, and Natalie says she needs to get sent home, no names. So I'm guessing it's Biggie because it's like we didn't hear who the name of the person was. They just started she, this, that, and the third. So it just was giving me real like vindictive and sneaky. But they could have cut a part out and do the editing. But the way it looked real vindictive and sneaky. So they're coming over to Camilla and them house. Rolly says that Smiley looks shook. When she saw Mariah's sister, and they talk about the chain and stuff, and I really don't care about the situation anymore. And my whole thing is like, when don't Smiley look shook? Rolly says Smiley said her sprinter good, and Mariah is not. Her Mariah sprinter is not, and there's people who's outside that's going to follow her, and etc. Like, just starting stuff. Y'all had no reason to even be saying none of that. Scarface says it was Biggie Fred that did it. And Sapphire says it's fucked up. And Rolly says Biggie bought girls out for Stunner or Baddies West. I wouldn't believe that. And Rolly says this is childish. And Rolly says she's writing eviction notices. I still feel like that's childish. It's giving me like BGC childish. Like, it gave me the feel that Natalie asked them to write those. But did Sapphire orange outfit look nice with the little fire and where the cuff is at? Thought that was different. T and Anna and them saying we are family outside, and I love this, but it's kind of fake knowing Biggie about to get asked to leave, and y'all know. On Sky's behalf, at least, T tells a scary story. T confessional looks like J-Lo in the early 2000s with the silver and stuff, or at least JoJo. Sapphire says they're eating chips, Hennessy, and Tito's, or Casamigos, one of the two, at the house. This is not the first time I heard that Zeus was not feeding them. So, yeah, y'all need to stop, putting that stuff in and start trying to edit that out. Because I could see that being a lawsuit in the future. Y'all, what is they called? Y'all workers and shit talking about they not getting fed. They only getting fed like chips and shit like that. So, Mariah gets on the little patio thing. Sock Smiley gets whooped. Talks about following her family home, and Mariah hits the wood like the real nigga she is, that she's seen drinking a 40 and acting crazy and probably on crack and drugs and stuff. And there's veins in Mariah's head. T says she don't fuck with Smiley because of the whole family thing and etc. Smiley then goes to her room, and then we get Sukiana. E.T. confronts Biggie, and E.T. has to understand y'all got petty fans that will say stuff like that. That's what I put. Biggie says she don't know that you have an issue with you, and E.T. just want an issue. And E.T. saying the man said Biggie sent him, and Rolly and E.T. is shit starters. Oh, that's what I wrote. All right, I'm a little buzzed. No, but yeah, basically they shit starters. Moral of the story, like Biggie didn't know that. Biggie was talking like I don't believe Biggie knew that shit. Like we ain't gonna fucking do that. Et swings, Biggie dips, grabs her hair. Biggie throws punches at the air. This whole fight was just like random and like ring around the posy type shit. And ET talking about Lil Biggie and etc. And Rolly talking about ET did her big one, fucking Biggie up. Like no hits were connected. ET just grabbed the fucking orange wig. You look delusional. She sound exactly how she sound at the J. Look, I finished mopping her up in the grass, and they talking about they just whooped and did they big one on her. At the Slim got dragged all through the drive through by Krishan. Camilla says she don't remember the situation when ET asked her. Then ET had the little confession or whatever. Talk about now it's giving Camilla playing both sides and etc. So I just want to see how this reunion gonna play out and is anybody really gonna confront each other? Cause everybody should have beef at this point. ET asked her, then Camilla says she remembers, and Anna's getting ready. And if you don't peep, Rolly is eyeing Anna when she walked past on the patio. So this Ben was saying they was having beef because y'all know now they got beef because they had beef for Overline. They was going at each other through live. ET says Biggie got a fake persona and Smiley is crying. And Smiley says it's giving middle school bully. While Smiley is crying in the bed, I'm so good at remember what I'm saying because I was just jotting down notes. That's exactly how I jotted it down. But basically, what I was saying was, Rolly came in there, gave fucking Smiley the notice. Woo woo, what's going on, Smiley? I heard they was crying. Like I said, I don't even think that was acted out because I don't even think she knew Rolly was about to come in there. I really think she was crying or something. I really think Smiley slow. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and hold y'all. And not being offensive, but I do. Then she came in there, whatever. Oh, that's for you, Rita. She said you're evicted. And then she said she gave a letter back to Rolly. And I'm just like Smiley, like, why is this giving fucking Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan, like you fucking crying in a fucking castle because you locked in there like a motherfucking dragon? Like, bitch, if you don't go get up and fucking punch her in her motherfucking head, I would have had to punch her motherfucking head. She probably would have got what good lick off of me before I took her neck and fucking shoved it against the motherfucking, what the fuck is it called? The motherfucking wall, and then try to fucking kick her in her stomach, and then I just start throwing shit. Then we would have started fighting wild and sloppy. Now you would have been able, because you would have been moving and your fucking body parts would have been fucking being disabled. Like I would have been in there trying to fucking, what? Y'all ever see the disabled and the enable button that be on the phone? Like I would have packed Pearly the fuck out. I would have packed Rolly the fuck out. Never. Like Smiley is tripping. What? And ain't nobody else in there. That's the best time to get your shot. What? I would have did Rolly in. I would have tried to hurt her. Anyway, then what else happened? They bring up the Suki basically tries to bring up the lick back. And I said it's stupid on my part if y'all think about it, because how you gonna try to make somebody else understand your ideology? Maybe Biggie don't want to get the lick back because it ain't that serious. That's why everybody kept saying, oh, you let her do that to you last week, because y'all know I didn't review it last week. I wasn't in the mood. I really don't give a fuck. I still really ain't in the mood like that. But shit was just like, how y'all let her push you. Biggie tried to do something, security boom right there. It wasn't even that deep. Biggie been doing her big one. She already knew something else, just like Snarface just got snuck. They had this, they had that. Boom. It was so much more to when Biggie got pushed that y'all tried to blow it out of proportion and made it seem like Biggie just sat down. No, the fuck she didn't. Go back and watch that fucking clip. Because I actually still got the notes on what actually really happened, but the way y'all try to make it seem, like Biggie was bitching and she was not bitching. It was just the way that everything had presented itself at the moment. Go back and watch the clip. That's all I'm going to say, because I know I got the notes, and I got the notes that back it up for real, if anybody wants to come at it. Because I didn't delete those notes from last week because I was going to do a review, but I didn't. Then fucking Rolly asked Biggie, "Can you read the letter?" And she was just hyped the whole fucking time. And the whole Suki thing, like I said, to look back, like you can't try to make somebody else understand your ideology. We're all different people for a reason, because we're all gonna have different ideology. Like everybody's look back, the look back might not be for everybody. And Rolly asks Biggie, "Can you read the letter?" And Rolly just announces her eviction notice. And ET says, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't let nobody put their hands on you and shit like that. Like, I'm not saying you're not supposed to hit somebody back if you get hit. But it's certain ways it might not be for certain people. I don't know. Whatever. Me personally, I'm trying not to be like this, but I'm personally finna get my lick back. In any way, sadly. Um, And what it was, Et says the light skin guy, and Scotty agrees. She like, oh yeah, woo woo, looking high, all this other shit. You're a dick eater. You don't have no fucking mind of your own, and it's sad. And I'm just keeping it like that. Like I'm just looking at it like this girl is really fucking sad, looking like motherfucking Buzz Lightyear. And no, that's not even when I put. But she do like Buzz Lightyear. I said the guy head, the dark skin. It was a dark skin guy. The guy wasn't light skin. The guy was dark skin, and he had a Buzz Lightyear type of head. It was type of boxy. So Sky, you a fucking liar and the follower. Cause I go back to that page. It's gonna be a boxed head ass dark skin guy. He gonna be like in and out type of dark skin. Like, you know how some people's skin be uneven, like maybe they didn't wash good enough or something. That probably. So anyway, Skytra take the other house side. Sapphire asked if ET is satisfied and let it go. Well, not if Biggie. Well, yeah. It's ET is satisfied, let it go. And Sapphire said, let it go to Biggie, and Ellie tries to say they all agree on the fact that outside people. And Sukiyana said Biggie not acting like a baddie, and Biggie keep reconfirming them that she didn't bring in no outside people because y'all keep trying to put that on her. Et goes in the Biggie room. No, he says you're not staying here. Biggie says she signed a contract for them not to touch her stuff. Well, if you don't know reality TV and you haven't seen BGC, then you already know that shit is up. When they said no fighting and shit, that shit is bullshit. I've learned that shit from my first season. That's why I said if I ever go back into doing something or TV, like as soon as they be in the meeting room and they tell you, oh yeah, there's no fighting, boom, boom, I ain't paying that shit no fucking mind. These fucking channels, networks, that's all they want you to do is fight and argue. Like, do not believe that shit if you ever sign a TV contract. Like, they're not gonna fucking sue you. Like, they want you to fight and do all this other dumb, stupid, crazy shit. And then this turned into BGC 11. Biggie walks into her room. Biggie was walking to her room, Sapphire behind her, like, no, fuck all of that legally. You need to get this shit, like, just piping it up, Dickie, and, like, dick riding hard, like, bitch. Mac fucking Hardy, Dickie, and, like, for what? Then Biggie walks into her room, and Biggie socks Scarface, and then they got next episode. Natalie says Biggie is done. Biggie attacks Scarface. Outside and in the little room or whatever. Well, outside she snuck her. And Biggie at the event. Biggie asked Smiley, is she slow or something like that? Smiley walked away and said something. I don't really know what she said at the end because I watched it on the free site, so my shit was kind of choppy. And then ET sneaks Biggie and tells people to be quiet while walking in, and it was just a hot ass mess. So let me know what y'all think about it. Oh, my noodles is trying to fuck up. That shit look nasty. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna have to stir that up. That shit look. I don't even know why I would do that. That's some high ass shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm low key waking up. Yo, I gotta get the fuck together for real. Where is that shit? Oh, it's right there. I'm like, yo, if y'all only knew, bro. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the bad versus wild shit. Don't run now. Oh, I got it. Yo, shut the fuck up, though. Let me know what y'all think about the bad versus wild shit. I think it's been crazy. But anyway, I will see y'all next week. It's all love. Boom.